the object first is going up and then it will go down, right? So first it's going up with a velocity, right? At the beginning we're going to have a velocity because to put it up we have to put a velocity on the object. Then in this case we have that Rene is throwing a rock upward. When you read this word, that means that you're talking about something that is going up, right? With a velocity of 25 meters per second, right? So how high will be the rock before it start going back to its end? So we're looking for this. This one is talking about what? Y, right? So we're looking for Y. And how many seconds will it take to come back to its end? That is the other question. So first we have to look for the information that is given, right? So what information that is given at this point? The initial velocity of the problem that will be 25 meters per second, right? Then we have the gravity, right? The gravity that is 9.8 meters per second. At this point, the velocity will be negative or positive?
Positive.
It's positive because it's the velocity of something that is going up, okay? What else we have? Remember something.
Initial
This
distance.
one, at the highest point, we already know that the velocity will be 0 meters per second, right? Because when the object gets the highest point, at this moment it's not going up or it's going down, right? This is a moment of balance, right? Or equilibrium. At this moment, at this point, the velocity will be 0 meters per second, right? And the first question that is making is what? Height. So we're looking for the Y. That is the question, so that means that the initial position is Y because we don't have another position will be 0 meters. Okay, so now you have to identify what formula is useful in this case. The first one, the first one we don't have it, right? In the second one we have Y, we have initial position in Y, we have initial velocity.
We don't have time.
But in this one we don't have
Time.
right? In this one, so we cannot use this one. In this one we have velocity, we have initial velocity.
We can use that one.
We have 2 times the gravity, and we have Y, right? So we can use this one, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, right? Because in this one we don't have the time, right? That is in the other 2 formulas, right? So the formula will be velocity squared is equal to initial velocity squared minus 2 times the gravity multiplied by Y minus Y sub 0, right? So the velocity we have it, yes or no?
Yes.
It's 25.
No.
What we have, the velocity or the initial velocity?
That is initial. Velocity is 0.
So if this one will be
0.
0,
And the answer will be 0.
that is equal to the initial velocity that will be
25.
25 meters per second. Look, the formula has a square, so that means that you need to put 1 square over here minus 2 times the value for the gravity that is 9.8 meters per second squared. This will be multiplied by Y, that is the thing that we're looking for, minus the
0.
initial position in Y, that will be 0, right? If you put Y minus 0, the answer what will be?
Why?
So you don't need to put Y minus 0, right? Because if you take nothing to something, it will be the same thing, right? So first we have to start solving this. What is 25 meters per second squared? 625, right? So 0 is equal to 625. We have meter squared and second squared minus 2. We can multiply this, right? What is 2? 25. Okay. Okay, so this one, 2 multiplied by 9.8, what is that? 19.6. On this we multiply it by Y, right? So now we only have to leave alone the letter Y. First, this one is positive, in the other side will be
Negative.
negative, right? So it will be minus 625 meter squared and second squared.
And the other one is
This
multiplying.
one is multiplying, so this one will pass to divide. Divided by negative 19.6 meters per second squared, that will be equal to the letter Y. So the answer for Y will be what? ¿Cuánto? 38 point,
No, 31.88.
31.88. So this one is positive, right? Because it's a distance in the, yes, in the top, right? Okay, we're fine with this one, yes or no? Then what they are asking?
El examen va a querer que pongamos las unidades.
What?
El examen disponible como las unidades. O sea, así que
Ponerlo todo. Okay. Okay, the second question, what is the second question that we're looking for?
Time.
Okay, remember something. In this one, we're looking for all the time, right? We're not looking for only the time that is taken to go up. We're looking for all the time. Remember, it takes one time to go up, and then the same amount of seconds to go back,
have to
right? So
multiply it by two.
we need the time, right? All the travel, right, of the road.
la respuesta esto lo multiplica por 2.
Yes, so we have to find that time, and then we need to multiply it by 2, right? So first, what formula we can use to find time? Okay, in this one, we have velocity, we have initial velocity minus the gravity multiplied by the time, like this. Okay, so this one will be, we have the velocity, we don't have that, first copy the formula, minus gravity by time, right? So, we don't have velocity, this one is 0. The initial velocity will be what? 25 meters per second, minus the value for the gravity that is 9.8. All this will be multiplied by the time, right? So first the 25 will pass to negative in the other side, right? So you're going to leave alone the letter T.
Mister, si usar otra fórmula que tenga los...
Pero ¿por qué lo pasa negativo en 25?
Because it's positive. It's positive and the other side will be negative, right? So the time will be what?
¡Carlos!
What is the answer for the time? Otra vez. 2.55.
Mister.
So look, pay attention to this one, right? This one is only the time that is going up, right? So we need to all the time. So we have to multiply it by 2.
¿Por qué por 2?
Because it will take the same amount of time to go up, to go back. It will be the same like the
Ese
break and
solo es el
motion.
tiempo en el que llega al punto más alto y ya puede volver a caer.
5 points?
Mister, pero si usara otra fórmula...
The answer has to be the same. Must be the same. Okay, so the time will be 5.10 seconds, right? Like this. So then you have to answer the 2 questions. So what will be the answer for the question?
The rock was... 31.88 meters high. And takes...
Si la calculadora sale 5.1, ¿para usted le sale 5.10?
It doesn't matter, that.
Entre los primeros dos números de la cosa estén bien y pues, que se entienda, pues.
Okay? Okay, so this kind of problem